Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, Mr. Locario, I'm one of those Amish kinds of people who live very basic. I'm not Amish, but I'm comparing myself to them because people have made the suggestion to me in the past, and I agree with them. Just like the Amish people do not use electricity, I live a very uniquely myself as well. Although unique, I find my lifestyle to be very satisfying. I live straight edge, meaning that I don't touch alcohol or anything else. It's a great lifestyle because I don't have to worry about hangovers or getting caught carrying weed. However, I'm missing out on all the benefits of the party lifestyle, and that hurts very bad. For example, I've been told several times that I should drink to help me meet women. People also told me to smoke some weed. Furthermore, throughout my life, I've seen that those who actively use alcohol and or marijuana in social situations seem to be experts at the game. And that's not hard to figure out because being under the influence brings out the fun interpersonal side of people. So think of it as the complete opposite of being shy. The ironic part about it is that I see this as being very much like someone who is on steroids to build fake muscles, or a woman with big breasts. Yes, you get strong, and yes, her breasts get big, but underneath those situations is completely fake. But even though it's fake, it works, and that's the key point. I love my straight edge lifestyle, and I relate with the Amish people very empathetically. I feel my life is very happy, and I don't see any reason to start drinking and or getting high. However, it seems like alcohol and weed are magical antidotes to such a challenging dilemma. I'm at a point where I'm starting to believe that if I continue being straight edge, I'm dooming myself to permanent failure in the game. It's kind of sad because it's sort of like saying if you lie to girls, you're guaranteed to win, or if you're sneaky, you'll succeed. I feel that being under the influence makes you fake, but it makes the game so much easier. For example, instead of suffering from internal monologue, guessing whether I should approach, being under the influence makes the whole process painfully similar to going to the dentist and having your face numb. Without first numbing your face, the pain would be too much. So they numb you for a couple of hours to make the whole process smooth and effortless. I feel that numbing your face is unnatural, but it's necessary. I wish we never had to use artificial means to solve problems, much like the Amish do not use electricity. However, some things would be simply too unbearable to endure, so I believe we need artificial solutions sometimes. Instead of using steroids, working out would be the more appropriate way to earn your muscles, but I don't think there's any way to grow bigger breasts. Anyway, all I'm saying is that I want the success that all my friends have been enjoying all their life. And if being under the influence is the most comfortable and most efficient way to improve my game, I'll do it. But am I just bugging out and imagining this, or do I have a point? Is being under the influence an unwritten mandatory rule of nature to help you succeed with women? All right. So, no, you don't need to be under the influence. Okay. Look, let me tell you something real quick. What I'm seeing here is that, and I noticed this with some guys. And just, a lot of people in general, I see this in the game where they try to find shortcuts. They try to find the magic formula. They're trying to find the way to get things going without having to, go through anything. Right. So, you're using like comparisons of, saying that you felt like people who are under the influence, it seems like the game is easier for them because they're more outgoing and they're more loose, and then therefore, they're not all up in their head and this and this and that, right? But see, the mistake that you're making is that you're thinking of the game like 1 + 1 = 2, like if I just do this and this is going to be the outcome. You understand? If I just get drunk and high, then girls are going to want to fuck me. It's just, you understand what I'm saying? That doesn't really work that way. You understand? So even if, let's say, you were drinking and you were high and you were a little bit less in your head or whatever, the fact that you still don't know how to really interact with women and attract women, that's going to play itself out during the night. You understand? So even if you were a little bit, let's say, for example, you were, before you were drunk and high, right? You were nervous to go and approach women, right? Now, let's say you got drunk, or not even drunk, but you got a little tipsy, whatever, and you was a little high. So you were a little bit more courageous at this point because you're just under the influence, right? So now you'd probably go and approach a girl, but you still wouldn't really know what to say. You wouldn't know how to carry on the conversation. You wouldn't know how to, create that sexual tension because you don't know how to do it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you did know how to do it, you'd be doing it. You see what I'm saying? So you being under the influence, all that's going to do is it's going to probably make you a little bit more, loose and outgoing in specific situations, but you still don't really have the skill or know how to cultivate that into anything that's going to really be popping off. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, instead of doing all of that, thinking that, if I just do this and I do that, then this is going to happen, right? You just have to be able to know how to do that regardless. Because see, this is the thing. It's not the drugs and alcohol or whatever that's making these other guys you see good at game or whatever. It's these guys are most likely already good at game, and just them being high or whatever made them even a little just bit more loose from how they were going to be sober, and they were going to be doing the things they were going to be doing anyway, but they're just doing it while they're high. You see what I'm saying? It's like anything else. Like, if you know how to do something, right, you can do it. But let's say you were like high doing it, right? You can still do that thing you know how to do. You're just doing it high. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't know how to do something and you get high, getting high isn't going to make you know how to do the thing. You see what I'm saying? So you're thinking, if I get high and drunk, then the game's going to be easier for me and I'm just going to be able to do all these things. If you can't do it sober, you're not going to be able to do it high because you don't know how to do it. You see what I'm saying? And another thing I wanted to point out is you were using the trying to compare like the game, I guess, to like if you go to the dentist and you're saying, they have to numb your face so that you don't have to go through the pain and suffering of the, getting your teeth and all that fucked up, right? Or fixed or whatever. But see, this is the thing. By using that example, right? What you're doing is that you're making it seem as if the game within itself is that painful. See, that's the issue. It's your perspective on the game. You think the game is hard. You think it's painful. You think it's, impossible. You think it's this frustrating thing. And therefore you're looking for, that relief, that quick fix solution. You understand? See, it's about how you're viewing it. So you're viewing it in that way. Therefore, you think you need the drugs, the alcohol, all this other stuff to numb you from that pain and that anxiety and that fear you have of, attacking the game and getting shit popping. You see what I'm saying? So what I would say to you at the end of this is that you don't need any of those, the drugs and alcohol, because that's not going to automatically make you good with women. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It'll, if anything, let's say like, you start drinking or whatever and you get some liquid courage, as they say, to go and approach a girl and talk to a girl. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you'd be talking to her, but 9 times out of 10, it ain't nothing really going to pop off. And on top of that, you don't necessarily want to be in that state of mind dealing with the girl. Because imagine if you were super drunk, super high, that you didn't even realize what the hell you were doing, and then you ended up doing some shit that you shouldn't have been doing, and you didn't even realize you were doing the thing you were doing, and then later on you hear you done did some shit you shouldn't have done. You see what I'm saying? So you know, you got to just be aware of what's going on out here in these streets. But anyway, yeah, so just I would say for you, really get it together as far as you actually studying the game, actually, you know, having the skill and the know how to do these things, and not looking at these other things as crutches in order to like get things going. Because the thing also too is that you don't want to have to rely on those things, because next, you know, you might be at a you know, in the street, you know, at an event somewhere where you see a girl, or you see multiple girls in different situations where you're not high, where you're not, you know, drunk or whatever. Then what are you going to do? You're just going to not do nothing? You're just going to let the chick pass you by? You're just going to be like, well, fuck it, I can't talk to her because I ain't got no weed in me. You see what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you know what you're doing, period. And then that's when you're going to make things happen. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, if you guys have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.